Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226. Easton Assassin, Larry Holmes, a man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
You can hardly...
So now let's go into...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside, it's hot. Inside, it's roast.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. He takes that jab. Great counter right hand there. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't happen.
Trying to answer back. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. That left scores. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. No rest for the weary. Good left counter that lands. They better start respecting each other's punching power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat, show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Good counter punching. He misses with that jab. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nice job landing that left counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. He fails to score with that left hook. The right hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
And he just misses with that jab. He missed with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over. Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And he just missed with that very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. He blocks the hook. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
He parries that left jab away. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this
And there's the bell for round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
There's a scoring blow. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice shot with the left. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them, more than happy.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice block. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because...
Here we go in the 6th round. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
A perfect counter shot. And a counter left. This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both men step back for just a moment. Left counter scores. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchange here from both men. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook. Catch and shoot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The perfect counter lands. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Hook misses. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men. That left counter was perfectly timed. He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots. But that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Do you believe this? Nice counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice counter. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Neither man really defending themselves. Good one. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Has those gloves up high, and that's what you want to do. Protect yourself at all times. You can tell he's stronger, but this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
And there's the bell for round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he misses with that jab. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Counter right. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.